Hello, today we are talking about dandruff. Dandruff is technically a mild form of seborrheic dermatitis. It's flaky, it can be itchy and quite frankly embarrassing, but I am here to help. Finding the cause is just as important as treatment, and once we know what's causing it, we are well on the way to getting rid of it. So time to the detective. Is it dandruff or just a dry scalp? It's the same symptoms, flakes falling like snow, itchy scalp, but they are actually different, so let's have a look. A dry scalp has a lack of moisture. It gets irritated and flaky. This results in small white flakes that fall easily and look very dry. You may find that other areas of skin on the body are dry too. The scalp is usually itchy but not inflamed or red. Some causes of a dry scalp then: dry skin conditions and allergies such as contact dermatitis, reactions to products being put on the skin, like shampoo, styling products. If you're in a climate with cold, dry air, or lack of moisture, that can really affect your scalp. Using harsh products on your hair can really strictly soften your skin and leave it very dry. Contact dermatitis, which I think I've already mentioned because I am clearly losing my mind. And as we hit the menopause and get older, the skin gets very dry. A decrease in estrogen causes dry skin due to a decrease in oil production. What can we use to help? Your poor scalp is just so dry, it just needs moisture, it just needs hydration. I don't know why we've started with conditioner, but this is just what's happening. Conditioner. Pop it on your hair, put it on your scalp as well if you like. A nice hydrating shampoo, nothing harsh, just mild and moisturising. You can get products with coconut oil in as well, and they're very gentle. A humidifier would help. Put the moisture back into the air, but if you don't have one, pop a bowl of water on a radiator and put some water in it. Then divide hot water on your scalp as well when washing. Lukewarm would be best to prevent drying. If you want to check whether it is just dry skin, you can apply a light moisturiser to your scalp at night and then just wash off in the morning, and if it looks better, then that's what it is. Remember, your scalp is just skin. So oily scalp. We're starting now with the proper definition of dandruff here. Excess oil on the scalp can cause a buildup of skin cells and yeast. The yeast is called malassezia and can live naturally on the scalp without much of an issue. Skin cells also tend to shed more quickly due to inflammation, making the area red, itchy and scaly, or a type of seborrheic dermatitis. This produces flakes that tend to be larger and more yellow and oily. The scalp will often be red, the more scaly appearance is mentioned. This can happen anywhere you have oil funds. Your eyebrows may also be affected, for example. The yeast problem can be increased due to hormones, increase in age, stress, and some underlying medical conditions as well. And a pro tip: don't go to bed with your hair wet if you can. Let it dry thoroughly because the yeast just loves that moist, warm environment. Don't let it grow. So what can you use? Ketoconazole is available as a shampoo and maternal antifungal treatment that can be used twice a week for 2 to 4 weeks. And once the symptoms have cleared, you can just use it occasionally to keep it at bay. Sodium sulfide is an antimicrobial, but just be careful, it can change the hair colour very light. And pyrithione zinc is an antimicrobial tea that this is gentle enough to be used daily. Salicylic acid is great for reducing oil and removing extra spales. It can be very drying and flaking though, so just be careful. And there's coal tar. Coal tar is a keratolytic agent which slows the growth and shedding of skin cells, but again be careful with hair colour. And lastly, a steroid scalp application to be used short term if there is severe inflammation. No, that wasn't the last one. This one is tea tree oil. This is an antimicrobial, and we'll cover that again in a later section. Next, we have product buildup dandruff. The accumulation of hair care products like shampoo, conditioners, styling products, etc. can cause flaking and irritation, especially if the skin is sensitive to certain ingredients. So refrain from using those if possible and investigate any sensitivities by gradually introducing products back into your routine. And using a clarifying shampoo, especially for product buildup, can help. And think about washing with water only occasionally. This takes some adjusting to that can really help scalp health. And always remember to rinse thoroughly. We have some medical conditions which can cause a flaking scalp, such as eczema and psoriasis. Psoriasis is an autoimmune condition which causes rapid skin turnover and thick, scaly patches that can flake off. I'll link of the deal above about that. And eczema is a chronic inflammatory skin condition that can also affect the scalp. Red, inflamed, itchy patches with flaking. This will be treated as per anywhere else on the body, but special products are available for the scalp, found in solutions which quickly dry, for example. So products for psoriasis would include coal tar, salicylic acid, steroids. This can be used for both psoriasis and eczema, coconut oil shampoo, and vitamin D analogues. And for eczema, we would want to use moisturizing creams or ointments, hypoallergenic or sensitive shampoo, and avoid irritants. This is good advice for anyone, Lee. So if it's not dandruff, then your head's itchy and flaky. What else could it be? Let's have a look. Well, it could be head lice. This causes intense itching on the scalp with a tickling feeling of movement. You may or may not see moving lice, but you will see eggs attached to the hair shaft close to the scalp. It may also cause a rash on the back of the neck. It could also be scalp ringworm or tinea capitis. This causes round, scaly patches of hair loss, possible black dots where the hair is snapped off as well. Then there's alopecia areata. This causes sudden round patches of hair loss. It is a new condition which the immune system attacks the hair follicles and causes the hair loss. It causes smooth, hairless patches without significant redness for daily. And lastly, we have pityriasis amantaceae. This causes thick adherent scales that binds to the hair shafts. Silver or greyish scales, often secondary to other conditions such as psoriasis. Let's have a look at what you can use just from your own cupboard. This is my favourite thing to do. Let's start with tea tree oil. This is antifungal and antibacterial. Just add a few drops to shampoo or dilute with a carrier oil and massage into the scalp. Some people are allergic to this, so just patch test first. Apple cider vinegar. This is antimicrobial and it actually balances the pH at the scalp. Mix equal parts with water, the apple cider vinegar, and use as a rinse after shampooing. Try and leave on for a few minutes and then do a final cool rinse with water. Coconut oil is antifungal and very moisturizing. Just massage a small amount directly into the scalp, but warm between fingers first to make a liquid. Leave on for at least 30 minutes, but if you can, all the night will be better. Aloe vera is very soothing and anti-inflammatory and moisturizing. It's just great. Also great if you've burnt your head in the sun. Just apply the pure gel to scalp, leave on to 30 minutes, then rinse. Baking soda might sound like a strange one, but it's great. It's a mild exfoliant and antifungal as well. Make a paste with water and just gently massage into the scalp. Leave for a few minutes and then rinse thoroughly. Lemon juice is similar to the apple cider vinegar. They're both acids and antimicrobials and balance the pH of the scalp. Just apply fresh lemon juice to the scalp, leave on to 5 to 10 minutes, then rinse with water. And olive oil, very moisturizing. It loosens dandruff flakes. You just warm a small amount and massaging to the head. Leave for at least 1 hour, but preferably overnight. I've just left some tips on the screen for you there and some points to look at. But another tip, if you want to use a salicylic acid shampoo but don't want to buy one, just crush or mix 2 aspirin tablets, finely as possible, in with your shampoo and wash hair as normal. It's basically just salicylic acid.